Life is this.
I never know how to start these things. Never. I gotta find something. I don't know what it is. Yes. Something that's been sort of in the back of my mind the last couple of days is support. I thought it was funny how much support that my missus has for me. It is crazy. I say, oh, I'm going to do something. She go, okay, yeah, no worries. I'll help you. I was watching the IBC International Brawling Championship. Wild man. I thought, she's had to be alright. I've never had any experience in martial arts, boxing, or any combat sport. Brawling a bit when I was younger, but nothing like this. Anyway, we're watching it, and I sort of turned to the missus and I said, so I reckon I can do that. They give me something to train for, get in shape for. I reckon I can do that. I said, yeah, IBC 10. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to be able to get to that point. Hard work. So much hard work. But if I could, that'd be cool to do. She kind of looks at me. See the worry in her face already. She's just like, if that's what you want to do, then I'll help you do that. This woman, even though it would absolutely terrify her for me to be in a combat sport, putting my body on the line, she was still willing to support me because it was something that I wanted to do. And then it was only like a week later we were talking about hats. Just a few hats. And she said, you don't need any more. You don't need any more. I said, yeah, I do. I said, I've got a goal. I want to do. She goes, oh yeah, what's the goal? I said, the goal is to have more hats, knuckles from CTC. Once I get to that, I'll be happy. And she sort of just looks up with all the hats on the wall. She goes, you're gonna need a bigger wall. So much support. Anytime I have an idea, she supports me. Even this business, like it was just an idea that I said one night, just randomly in the shower. And she could tell I was passionate about what I wanted to do with this business. She started writing notes. It's essentially how it was born. You do need that support throughout your life, whether it's a partner, family, friends, and mates. You need to be able to have that support from at least one person. One person that no matter how impossible sounding an idea, they'll still back you. It seems to be that it doesn't matter what I say, what idea I have, I've got her support to do that. And I hope that she understands and knows that she has my support for anything she wants to do. Been going through a bit of stuff recently. Things at work. I was recently had a bit of an injury. It's really sort of slowed me down a bit. Put a bit of a stop to some of the things that I was doing, especially with the kids. And I think recently, fairly recently, my outlook's changed. For a very long time, I've been very look for the negatives in any situation. Yeah, looking for them, you're going to find them. But with the stuff that's sort of happened recently, I've found that I've been more positive about it. I don't know what's changed. Knowing I have that support from my missus helps. If I need support from my friends, my family, it's there. But I'm beginning to see more positives than negatives. There's been a few things that have happened this year that would be, I suppose, considered by a lot of people to be fairly negative. That, I suppose, 12 months ago, 2 years ago, would have really affected me. Like, I'm not saying that I haven't been affected with some of the stuff that's been happening lately, but I'm consciously trying to be more positive and find a lighter side of the situation. Try and sort of change my mindset a little bit. I think it's just going to be better. Make me feel better. always heard about so many people talk about, oh, you need to change your mindset. You gotta find these positives. You gotta get after it. You gotta do this and do that. It's all in your head. Yeah, a lot of it is. And I think sometimes the people that say, oh, you need to change your mindset or you need to get out of your head, they've probably done it. But everybody's different. And I think some people, after they have gotten to that point, they kind of forget how hard it is to get out of the mindset they were in previously. Because it can be hard. Especially if you spend years being beaten down, told you're not good enough, or anything. It's hard to have that positive attitude for everything and to see the positives. If you're surrounded by people that are being negative, it rubs off. Tired. Makes it hard to be positive when you're tired. That's going to be an overarching theme of everything. I suppose when you get into that sort of mindset as well, it's easy to feel like you are in a slump. You feel like you're not moving anywhere, you're not progressing. You know, like, you gotta try and change something. But you also tend to forget what's happened throughout the year. There's obviously, some people have a fair few negatives, some people have a lot of positives. Depending on your mindset, depends on what you're focusing on. I've had quite a few things happen this year on either sides, and it's not until I sort of stop and think about it. But I suppose I also feel like I have been in just a bit of a sort of a comfortable slump. I'm still working to change it. Hopefully something will change soon. Because I don't want to be in that anymore. Crawl my way out if I have to. Find something that sparks excitement when it comes to exercising for me. Find something in my work or in a hobby that will spark excitement in me. excitement with my missus, kids. Everybody needs that as well, I think. Something to be excited about. Something that they can change. That's probably my biggest thing to work on now, I think. Find something that'll make a difference for me. I suppose back to sport. For a lot of dads I've spoken about supporting your partner during their pregnancy, and you know, some men will go, "Oh, I supported them. You know, I went to work and earned all the money and brought it home. You know, kept the roof over our head, kept us fed." Yeah, you did. But there's other things as well. You know, there's so much more when it comes to support for male or the female. There's so much more that we need. And really, a lot of that support should be coming from our partner. Especially in this day and age where sometimes families aren't close, not a whole lot of friends around. Especially if it's just you and your partner the majority of the time, you live together, you do everything together. Support's got to be there. Help her cook dinner. If you're a grown-ass man and you can't cook feed, you're not ready to be having children. You should not be breeding. Might actually be a topic for tomorrow. Things you should know how to do before becoming a dad. I'll be right. Anyway, like I say, stay safe. Look after each other. Safe.